But we who celebrate what you have done, who celebrate all of your achievements, we are certain of one thing on this day. You will not let us down. By Tom Hanks. No one can let you down. Today, we will mark the success of the completers of this school year. We embrace the new normal system in education brought by this global crisis. This ceremony is a celebration not only of academic success, but also for their perseverance in continuing to reach their goal amidst the global crisis. This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the highly esteemed individuals from the School Division of the United Islands, led by the dynamic and very supportive Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, with the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Sigundino A. Matas Jr., Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Lopi C. Populares, Chief of Schools Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Mila O. Heraldine. The epitome of an empowered woman and our active Schools District Supervisor, Ma'am Vivian L. Alicante, and to our Officer in Charge, Mr. Enriquito T. Fidelis Jr., to the administrators, faculty and staff, proud parents, guardians, friends, to all of the viewers of today's event, and dear completers of San Jose National High School, welcome to our virtual completion ceremony, being the 6th completion of San Jose National High School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. I humbly request everybody to please stand for a prayer, and may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism to the Philippine national flag as we sing the Philippine national anthem.
Fill our homes with your presence. You alone unworthy of our reverence. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. Staying together, praying together. Any storm we can weather, trusting in God's word. We need each other, fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers, in harmony and love. For me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord.
To give us her overwhelming words of welcome to our viewers today, for opening remarks, let's welcome Danami M. Kabiting completers with honors.
Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of education, according to Martin Luther King Jr. Major Spector School Division Superintendent, Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, CSU 6 Assistant School Division Superintendent, Dr. Citudino A. Manjis Jr., CC Chief Education Supervisor, CID, Dr. Lupi C. Papiliras, Public Schools District Supervisor, Ma'am Vivian L. Alicante, Officer in charge of San Jose National High School, Enriquito T. Fidelis Jr. I'm honored to be given the opportunity, and I take great pleasure in welcoming you all today in this important occasion to our beloved San Jose National High School. Today, we celebrate our very much awaited event in a student's life, our graduation ceremony. This event means a lot especially to those who fought and debacled their journey. What we have become is the aftermath of our struggles. Struggles to continue moving forward, even if sometimes the wind of life feels like it's blowing against us. As the ceremony continues, let us allow ourselves to enjoy every second of this moment, cherishing the appreciation, support, and love we receive throughout our high school journey for us to be able to lift our heads high and accept every recognition we deserve. This is the shaded part since we fought during this pandemic, but the light awaits us. Let us keep our passion on fire and use it as our motivation to make the world a better place. Class of 2021, you will soon become part of the Greater San Jose National High School family, an affiliation we hope bring joy throughout our lives. Welcome to all, and congratulations, completers.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the highlight of today's event. To the honors of presenting the school year's candidates for completion, may we have on our screen our active officer in charge, Master Enriquito T. Fidelis Jr. To be certified by our PSDS, Ma'am Vivian L. Alicante.
Madam Vivian L. Alicante, Public Schools District Supervisor of Alberto District. In my capacity as the officer in charge of San Jose National High School, I have the honor to present to you the 55 candidates for completion of whom 32 are male and 23 are female for the school year 2020-2021. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Keto 12 Basic Education Curriculum set by Curriculum and Instruction of the Department of Education. May I request you to certify their eligibility for completion.
Based on the presentation of the school head of San Jose National High School that their 55 candidates for completion have satisfactorily completed all the requirements required by the basic education, I hereby certify that they are eligible for completion, having completed satisfactorily the requirements for K-12 basic education curriculum prescribed by the Curriculum and Instruction strand of the Department of Education. May I therefore request Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, CISO 6, the school's division superintendent of Dinagat Islands Division, to confirm their completion.
And may we have on our screen the confirmation of the completers and message of the school's division superintendent. Let's welcome Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo.
The journey towards success may be long and hard, but it's definitely worth every step. To the completing and graduating class of 2021, my salutation and felicitations to all of you who have significantly reached a milestone in your academic pursuit. I know it never was easy, but I also know that with your courage and persistence, you were able to brave every wave of this adversity that has come your way. By that alone, I am certain that you are now ready to conquer the battles that the future holds. Presently, the COVID-19 pandemic have absolutely made changes in the way we had been used to. This barred us from the face-to-face interaction in our classroom, let alone the compromising holistic development we envisage you to achieve. That is why this year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagan sa gitna ng pandemya, or strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic, is very compelling to our end to never lose hope and faith in providing you with quality education you need in order for you to become equipped as you take another step higher in the ladder of education. Now, you are ready to receive your diplomas and certificates. This graduation and completion day, I urge you to take every ounce of honor and pride that you were able to make it with the strong support of your parents and guardians in spite of the threat that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to our lives. Through this, you will realize that to stop is never an option. Many have put it, graduation is not the end of the road. True indeed, where it is just the onset of more adventures that you will take. On the other hand, the school year may not have been the best year for your learning experience because of the coerced distance that the authorities have set. But this has not compelled us to be divided. As a matter of fact, we in the division office, or partners and stakeholders, have doubled our efforts of uniting the best minds such that we could produce the best learners in the context of our basic education learning continuity plan. Because we firmly believe that education must never be put on hold. And I thank you for your indulgent cooperation that we have made it this far. Conclusively, as you continue to explore the vast dimension of life, there is but one thing that I would like to instill in your minds. No journey is ever easy, but it's definitely worth every step. No obstacle, no pandemic should hinder your threads towards success now that you are capacitated through the magnanimous efforts of your teachers. Transcend to greater heights, dear Dinagatan learners, for not only it will be your success and our legacy, but also for the better future of our country. Mabuhay ang kabataang Dinagatan.
And now, the most awaited moment of our dear completers of batch 2020 to 2021. The distribution of certificates and awarding of honors by the Grade 10 advisors, Mrs. Hani P. Fidelis and Mrs. Lidley E. Dumanho. It is an honor to present to you the completers of batch 2020 to 2021. Grade 10 Einstein, Boscato Adrian J. A. Costorio Kevin Y. Creencia Aladdin T. Coray Mark Clemens C. Davin Mark Louis A. Digamo Ryan A. Dumali James Philip M. Fidelis Casimero Jr. E. Feronis Al Juvin B. Feronis Dennis Jr. M. Ganya Nico M. Liana Lyndon B. Madis Yusubio Jr. E. Miranday Jerboy A. Mishona Jalwin B. Narciso Fritz Ian C. Ortez Haji B. Oslo Ronald T. Bredog Christian A. Suar Lavi C. Tangaha Reniel M. Crenshaw Charlene J. Idanio K. Viama L. Ermela Andrea S. Laura Litchell L. Mayol Sara F. Pridog Anthonette G. Ricamadas Eugene C. Serenio Hannah S. Grade 10 Newton Completers. Aconia Mark John Paul M. Artista Christopher L. August Sherwin J. L. Ibrao Jimson T. Fidelis Ian A. Julio Hero S. Ligaya John Albert G. Maglantay Lord Zach C. Predog Roel Jr. E. Rodriguez Ederson B. Santillana Jones S. Amulo Angelica M. Artizuela Hazel T. Kabiting Daname M. Cruz Lyle Johan A. Francisco Geralvilin B. Gumaod Johnson B. Gumaod Nadine. Margaha Chrislyn F. Mercado Kristen P. Mundas Etheljoy B. Oro Risalin E. Oslob Danami S. Predog Chandis L. Predog Rachel Joy P. Rivera Eileen P. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grade 10 Einstein Academic Excellence Awardees: Ermela Andrea S. with honors. Ricamadas Regine C. with honors. Newton Academic Excellence Awardees: Predog Chandis Il with high honors. Kabiting Danami M with honors. Gumaod Johnson B with honors. Rivera Eileen P with honors. Singanon Danami S with honors. Congratulations to the completers of batch 2020 to 2021.
My sincerest felicitations to the graduates of batch 2021. Despite the big challenge posed along the way, you have embraced the totally different learning modalities and throwing all away challenges that they bring. With strong determination, you are now reaping the fruit of sacrifices. With this year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic simply sends us message to remain strong and vigilant. The delivery of quality education has been shaken by this pandemic. It requires a persistent and determined learners to become triumphant against this challenge, and that kind of learners are you, our dear graduates. You deserve all praises and accolades for the milestone you have achieved in your education. We will not also forget the efforts of our parents who stand as facilitators of learning at home. The pandemic allowed us to rethink and redefine our perspective towards education. The situation permitted us to have that strong connection to our children and able to watch them grow and learn at home. Though it was difficult, you're still able to manage and succeed. With that, you deserve a recognition. As you look forward to your next journey, please bring with you the values you learn and the skills you gain from your alma mater. Don't fail your dream. Work on it. Bring a bright future is waiting for you. To all the graduates, mabuhay po kayo.
My respect to the representative of the Lone District, our Congressman, Honorable Alan Juan B. Ecleo, to our Provincial Governor, Honorable Arlene Kaka J. Bagaw, our Provincial Vice Governor, Honorable Nilo Demeri, to our Honorable Mayors of the 7 municipalities, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Segundino A. Madhos Jr., our Chief CID, Dr. Lopi C. Papiliras, to all the division supervisors, district supervisors, school heads, parents, completers, and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My warmest greetings and congratulations to the one-of-a-kind completers and graduates of school year 2020-2021. Your graduation and completion ceremonies are supposedly be a grandiose celebration with the parents, teachers, school heads, school officials and staff, community and LGU officials abound. Yet, exalting them virtually is equally laudable. Keep your head high and feel proud that you have reached this far amidst pandemic. This year's theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, speaks the truth that we in the Department of Education never cease to provide the best strategies and resources to continue the operations effectively for you, our dear learners, to receive the right education that you truly deserve. This is to prepare you to be active and productive members of the society. This school year has been the most challenging time in your life as students. A huge
turning point in education. Modular and online distance learning were the best avenues for education to continue while ensuring your health, safety, and welfare. You have to be appreciative and grateful to your hardworking and supportive teachers and parents, as well as the school administrators who are your support system in pursuing your academic efforts and great allies in braving the challenges. However, according to John F. Kennedy, effort and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Exactly. For a purpose-driven individual has a set vision and aspiration to achieve something great. They are predominantly creating a beautiful future to happen. So, dream big and diligently work for the realization of that dream. The knowledge, skills, and values instilled in you would equip you to continually improve yourself. With God's blessings and mercy, you will soar high and wide. Today, we celebrate with you in the success that you just achieved. It is my ardent wish for you to be flourishing in your chosen career. All the best of luck. God bless class of batch 2021.
From classroom to homes, chalkboards to computer screen, teachers teaching online, and parents turned into teachers. And this is now the reality as of this time. But despite all these challenges brought along by the global pandemic, we were able to surmount another school year. And with that, I offer my warmest congratulations to the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. This school year has never been easy for all of us. The schools were closed and face-to-face were cancelled. Learners were introduced to a different way of learning their lessons and doing their schoolworks. Teachers now either teaching in front of a screen or spending their time printing, sorting the modules and other materials to be distributed to their learners. Parents, guardians, and relatives at home were doing their best to guide their learners as they transition towards a new learning delivery modality. Nevertheless, if there is one good thing this pandemic has brought to people, it is that it showed our strength. But despite the hardships we are all currently going through, with unity and compassion, we will rise above all and emerge victorious in the end. Kudos to all the teachers for accepting the challenge and the new duties handed over to them. To all the parents, guardians, thank you for your hard work in making sure that learners are performing their tasks and learning the things that they need to do in their home. To all the learners, hats off for your cooperations in going through all of this. My dear learners, your graduation manifests your genuine efforts and fervent desire to continue learning to achieve another milestone in your education. However, it's not so much an ending, but a new beginning. Another chapter of your journey unfolds. This year's graduation theme is strengthening the quality basic education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. We, in the Department of Education, are committed to deliver and sustain the quality education despite the health threat we're all facing. We believe that education is not only the basic right that we need to uphold, but is the key towards achieving development and progress of our nation. But then again, DepEd alone cannot attain this. It requires collaboration and cooperation from the learners, the parents and guardians, the private sectors, and the national government. Congratulations and mabuhay Batch 2020-2021.
Graduates and completers of Alberto District from both the formal and ALS. For school year 2020-2021, you all deserve to celebrate and be proud of yourselves. You emerged triumphant amidst circumstances not even the most powerful can control. You've lost that most exciting times of your lives, but somehow DepEd provided such alternative to lead you to this unforgettable graduation day. I just want to remind all of you that the future is still there and it is coming to you. Cease not to do something today to grab a better one. After all, life is what you make it. Don't be crippled by this coronavirus. It will soon be over, but time wasted will never come back. What kind of experiences will you create for yourself? What kind of memories will you make when things don't go quite as planned, like what we have currently experienced? How would you handle the disappointments and challenges that you encounter will determine how strong you are. If you were able to conquer them now, you will likely overcome insurmountable problems later in your life. Your battle to continue studying against pandemic only demonstrated your determined character. Your willpower has been proven irrevocable. Never forget that as long as you use your unrelenting will, you are an unstoppable force capable of changing everything. Strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, this year's theme is too laborious work for the education frontliners, but they did it for you. Thank you, teachers and school leaders, for your highly spirited service. Thank also your teachers and parents, for had it not for their unselfish support, experiences would have been more difficult. Lastly, let me quote Michelle Obama as she once said, "You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it is important to you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages." Congratulations, Alberto graduates and completers. The door you used to enter is now closed, but another one opens. Don't forget your alma mater, where you were brought together and taught many things you didn't know before. God bless.
My warmest greetings to San Jose NHS Grade 10 completers for this school year. You have successfully hurdled another ladder of sacrifice and challenges of education. Hence, you are worthy to receive your certificates in this momentous occasion. You still have to render sleepless nights for the remaining 2 years of senior high school. Continue to exert efforts and actions so that your dream to become successful will come into fruition. This school year is a challenging year for all stakeholders in the Department of Education because of pandemic. However, despite of this crisis, we were able to work hand in hand to deliver the best possible learning modality to happen. My salute to your sacrifices, compassion, and love of learning in this new normal education. We have proved that together we can strengthen quality education amidst COVID-19 pandemic. This manifestation shows that no pandemic can stop the learning and instructions to take place. Most of all, to our dear parents, teachers, our DepEd and local government officials, congratulations for your continued support to children's education. It is indeed true that it takes a village to raise a child. Congratulations and keep going for your future endeavor.
To our hardworking and dedicated teachers, parents, friends, and fellow completers, a pleasant day to all of you. I am deeply honored for this opportunity to speak and to be able to do this speech to our virtual graduation with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Our journey in our junior high school was like a roller coaster ride, not because we all had our fair share of ups and downs, but because of the plot twist that we experienced, especially with the global outbreak of COVID-19. The prevalence of COVID-19 may have interrupted so much that it promoted us to transition to the new normal. But this pandemic is not a hindrance to continue pursuing our educational learning. Educators globally use technology and other innovative solutions to strengthen the quality of education. We may have faced innumerable challenges, but we surpass all of them because of our will to succeed. In times when we thought of giving up, I want you all to remember that the pandemic is just a small debacle, but it will never be a huge obstacle to achieve our goals in life. Fellow completers, let us not forget the struggles we face and the important lessons we learned during our education process. We have learned life lessons and determination, and each remains steadfast in our academic progress. We have faced innumerable challenges, but we surpass all of them because of our will to succeed. In times when we thought of giving up, I want you all to remember that the pandemic is just a small debacle, but it will never be a huge obstacle to achieve our goals in life. As we have come to end our journey in junior high school, let us not forget to acknowledge the values of gratitude to the people who had a hand in our success. Let us thank them and give them a round of applause. To our classmates and friends for giving us treasure-worthy experience. To our parents for selflessly giving us the support we need. To our teachers and advisors who inspires us a lot as they themselves continue to demonstrate integrity in what we do. And above all, let us thank God for the guidance and for hearing and answering our prayers. Fellow completers, as we face more challenges along our way, let us all be determined to keep on learning despite the hindrances. Let us congratulate each other for overcoming those challenges and being able to reach this far. Let us all be proud of ourselves.
At this moment, let us hear the words of encouragement and wisdom of our guest speaker. To know more about him, may we hear from Mr. Junri L. Carias to do the honors in introducing our guest speaker.
Our guest speaker is a 25-year-old educator, born on October 10, 1995 at San Jose, Libo, Dinagat Islands. He was the third child of Mr. Cipriano Navalio Fredo and Bonita Lastras Sanipa. He finished his elementary years at San Jose Elementary School and graduated as valedictorian in 2008 with awards such as Best in Talent, Best in Science, Best in Filipino, Best in English, and Most Outstanding Student of the Year. He then completed his high school last 2012 at San Jose National High School as salutatorian, Journalist of the Year, and Best in Storytelling. He took Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Early Childhood Education at University of Southern Philippines in Bo Obrero, Davao City last 2007. he took the PRC examination last September 30, 2018 at Davao City and successfully passed in the same year. His first assignment was in Bayanihan Elementary School, where he handled grades 3 and 4. Fortunately, he became a substitute teacher at San Jose Elementary School from March to May 2021. Recently, he is an assistant teacher at Bayanihan Elementary School. Surfing the internet, singing, dancing, watching educational and inspirational videos on TikTok and YouTube, volunteering and serving God are his hobbies and interests. Our speaker believed that life isn't about finding yourself, but life is about creating yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our guest speaker for the 6th completion ceremony, none other than Sir Charles B. Sanipa Predo. A round of applause.
Dear completers, parents, school administrators, faculty and staff of San Jose National High School, my warmest and sincerest greetings on this momentous occasion. I am humbled and honored to have been asked to give a message as the keynote speaker in one of the most special days of your life. Today marks another important event in your lives after years of study, perseverance, and sacrifices. You deserve a warm congratulations of your achievements. As you celebrate this occasion, may you not forget to express your deepest gratitude for all the undying support, untiring efforts, encouragement, and love of the people behind you. And they are your parents and teachers who have been helping you conquer all challenges for the 4 years in junior high school, most especially the school year 2020-2021, where we experienced the so-called new normal in education. Now I know that some of you might think of stopping with your studies due to the extreme challenge of the new normal in education brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. But I tell you, not everybody who stops from schooling is given a second chance. So please, don't do it no matter what. I don't want you to regret it's because you choose a wrong decision. Let me share to you this famous quotation about destiny from William Jennings Bryan, for I firmly believe in this since I was in high school. It states that destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for, it is a thing to be achieved. What does it mean? It simply means that we are the creator of our own destiny and not the destiny who put us in a certain situation. Dagan kayo kong kaila, mga kabatchmates na ako sa high school who were not be able to earn their high school diploma. It's because sayo kaayo sila ni sulod sa kaminyo. And some of them nagbasol. And they kept on saying nga mauna dyan siguro ni ang among mga kapalaran. And they never realized nga naingana sila, it's because maumana ang ilang gipili, ilaha man ang gigusto. And dili po nato sila mabasol, it's because ilaha man ang desisyon. Like in my case, kung wala po siguro na ko gipili nga mamahimo kong magtutudlo, dili po siguro ko may magana. My family didn't have the capacity nga pa-eskwela ko college. But I really wanted to study in college and earn a degree. That's why I decided to migrate in Davao City. Nakipagsapalaran ko dito, and luckily, one of our relatives there opening an opportunity for me nga maka-eskwela o college. I've been a working student that time. Nahimo kong tindero, katabang sa balay. And wala na ako kisayangan ang opportunity. Nag-eskwela kong tarong and it made me one of the scholars in our university. O dako jud siya natabang sa akong pag-eskwela. O daghan pa jud kaayo kong mga kalisod nga naagian throughout my journey in college. What I have mentioned were just a part of it. But I never surrender. I never stop in reaching my ultimate goal in life, which is to become a professional teacher. O wala jud ko nagmahay sa destiny nga akong gipili. So for you, there should be no stopping anytime until you earn your high school diploma and degree in your chosen field in college. Be positive and full of courage, and hope as you do your part in crafting your future and fighting for your dreams. I challenge you to keep moving and see the vast opportunities that lie ahead. Hold on to your dreams. Do not be contented with what you have achieved. There are a lot more which you can do. I know that along the way, you will face many challenges, but you can overcome them as you pray and trust God. God deserves all glory, honor, and praise for making things possible in His time. As you receive your certificate, which symbolizes the many years you spent in burning your midnight candles, always bear in mind that this is just a beginning of another chapter in your life. As you continue your journey in senior high school, another door of opportunities waits for a skillful touch. My warmest congratulations once again to all the completers of San Jose National High School and to all who are behind this great success. Thank you and nabuhay kayong lahat.
Pledge of Loyalty. I solemnly pledge as a completer of San Jose National High School, I will be strive to live up to the ideals and principles of my alma mater. Wherever I may go and whatever I may become, I promise to be morally upright and further improve myself to the fullest, to be able to contribute meaningfully and be of service to God, our nation, and fellow countrymen. So help me God. To our dynamic and supportive Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, with the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Segundino E. Madhos Jr., the Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Lupi C. Papeleras, Chief of Schools Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Mila O. Heraldino, to our Schools District Supervisor, Ma'am Vivian L. Alicante, and to our Officer in Charge, Mr. Enriquito T. Fidelis Jr., to the administrators, faculty and staff, proud parents, guardians, friends, to all the viewers of today's event, and dear completers of San Jose National High School, good morning. As we witnessed your defined fruitful journey come to an end, another door awaits you with lots of opportunities, chances, challenges, and pursuits. There comes a time that you will apply all the information, knowledge, and wisdom you gain. And that time is now. As you leave the gates of your alma mater, kindly embody the ideals that we implanted and possess the visions of holding the light of future and show the world your individuality with gratification. Nevertheless, adversities are not an exception to the role of having success. Again, congratulations to both completers and proud parents. Soar high! Ladies and gentlemen, dear completers and parents, this is your teacher Marilyn Longos, leaving you the saying, the only limitation on your abilities is the level of desire. If you want it badly enough, there are no limits on what you can achieve. Continue to grow and successful. Always make your parents proud. Congratulations and God bless us all.